Hello, Nicole, and welcome to your financial mini reading. I have your chart here in front of me, and what I'm about to go over is the area in your life where you have, excuse that thing from popping up. I think my computer got a virus, just like totally pretending you didn't see that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over the area in your life where you have the most potential to be a business owner, entrepreneur, or to make money to further your legacy. I see already that you have your North Node, which is your purpose point in having a creative business. And that is what is being constructed in your life right now. We're also going to go over what natural gifts you have to make this business happen for yourself, what you need to do on a daily basis, and what the main career goal is for you this life, along with some transits to let you know what's going on and what sort of kind of is the flow that you need to move with in order to make your dreams of having whatever your own business is happen. So let's get started with this Capricorn over here that I was just talking about. With you having your North Node, which is the purpose point for your incarnation in this life, you came here to work. So that's probably why this reading is like super duper important to you, because you came to be able to use your own unique creative self-expression to share with others, to earn a living, to earn a legacy for yourself with this fifth house Capricorn energy here. Now that actually leads over to the fact that you have it in your sixth house as well. Your sixth house is the house of daily routine, things you need to do on a day-to-day basis for you to practically feel sane. You have your Neptune, which is the key to your imagination and the link to your past life. What is inspiring this pretty much. But you also have the planet of radical change here, which means that at some point you may have had a different business or a different idea for what you wanted to do for your life that completely turned into something else. Now, what's going on for you right now financially is you have Saturn, the planet of restriction right here, and Pluto, the planet that burns shit up for it to be rebuilt, going through your finances in your daily life right now, so that you start moving towards whatever your creative business is and away from, I guess, working for others, because this is definitely the sign of somebody who is working for themselves, because the fifth house is the house of self, typically ruled by Leo. This means you're meant to be in charge of your own creations in order to do something. We also have Jupiter that just went direct here, which means that this area is going to start multiplying. You're going to be taking on more responsibility, more work in your day-to-day life. Now, these two planets right here, the ones that are holding things back or sort of messing with your finances right now, are going to move out of this area in December. And that is when the multiplication, the income, and all the rewards of the work that you put in to start creating your business will pay off. These two are going to go into the sign of Aquarius in your day-to-day life, which means that you will be working online. You will be selling something online or through a specific group of people or network. You might have to work with friends in order to spread whatever your business is, which is what we're going to get to next. You will also be having your Saturn return. So with this going on, you might be dealing with some relationship issues or marriage or something going on in your partnership or with your contracts that you need to look out for, because things will be reupholstered, so to speak, in that area. So let's get down to what are the natural gifts that you have been given in order to make this happen. I see, first of all, you have Jupiter in your second house, which means that money should be pretty much no issue to you. You were given the gift of expansion. That means that your income potential is limitless as long as you use the skills of the house that is on the cusp. You have it in Virgo. This gives you healer skills. This means that you are allowed to use your words to help others. This is in regards to you being a service to people. Whenever you have a product that helps people improve their lives, you will receive the most return. For Virgo, things like healing others, organization of their lives, health, fitness, nutrition, pets, those are all Virgo traits that allow you to be of service that you have been given as a natural gift. Now, at the very end of that cusp, you can see right here, there's a little slice of Libra there. Libra's fashion, classical music, partnership, art. As you can see right now, the sun is transiting there. So that might be like sometimes a month, there's some other way you make money, some other passive income, because that's also law, that's also stock market, that's also real estate. So keep that in mind when you start making that money. Make sure you invest in some things and sort of get some passive income for yourself, because there's absolutely no blockage in your finances with your house of service being filled like this, or you having these many planets in the sixth house, or you having Mars in your 10th house. These are all your money houses and you have planets in them. So you came to make some money, and it appears that is actually karmic because you have a whole bunch of stuff in your 12th house, meaning that last life you devoted your life to something other than yourself. You devoted yourself to a group of people, and you sort of lost some of your identity. So you had different goals this life, and it was really about getting the bag with this going on here. So what do you need to do on a day-to-day basis in order to achieve this income? With this setup here, you are meant to work every day. You are meant to learn, get into reading about your craft, get online, start networking, joining groups, whatever it is you're selling or pitching, or you have to talk to people. That's required with this. You learn stuff, get some specialized knowledge, share it with people, find a way to improve what you want to pitch. Now let's look at what the career need is for your chart. What is the thing that you will be pitching, or how the world will see you based upon what you pitch? You have Taurus at the top. So that means you can be an artist. You can be into food, weed, wine, gardening, outdoor things. You could be into beauty with this here. You can also sing your voice because you have Mars here as well, which means that your passion, your drive, you have your umph going on here. And we also have Uranus, which is the sign of radical change going through this house. That means that if you begin to share your art or whatever it is, are you using your voice? That feels like very heavy here, but especially with that Gemini in 11th, that you would be using your voice or your words to say something, to get out there for people to pay you. Essentially, that's radical change here. That means anything you put work into, if you honor the needs over here, this is going to multiply for you. Like, you have the setup for things to be totally lit right now, especially with the North Node going through your 11th house. This means that your base of the people that you work with, your network is being developed. People are starting to listen to you, especially maybe locally, the people around you. Let's see, your third house is in Scorpio. So I'm sorry, no, your third house is in Libra. So there's a certain group of people, because that's very fashion energy, classic people, sort of aristocratic type people, but also people who are really big on fairness, balance, or into relationships is also an option here. So I hope I gave you a good rundown of things you can do, and an understanding that you were totally supposed to be following your gut and working on the thing that really makes your heart sing right now. Thank you so much for your patience.